What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show. Check out the entire show. Hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. Another big game on Max's card, ACC action. Ooh-wee. Number 16th ranked Florida State opening up as 4-point favorites, staying there. One book has moved it to 3.5, and actually there's another book at 4.5. So there's a 4.5, 3.5, but most books are sitting at the 4 for Florida State at Georgia Tech. This total opened up at 144.5. We now see 143.5. 10-2, 6-1 in the ACC are the Seminoles. Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, 7-5, 3-3 in conference. We're at McCamish Pavilion in Atlanta, Georgia. Ever since a 77-67 loss at Clemson on December 29th, Florida State has been rolling. They've won 5 straight, including exacting revenge over Clemson, defeating them 80-61. They're coming off an easy 81-59 win at home over Miami on Wednesday. They score 79.3 points per game, but their defense can shut teams down. They allow 67.7 points per game, but that number is dropping quickly. They score by committee, 9 players averaging double digits, no one playing more than leading scorer senior MJ Walker, who plays 29.7 minutes and averages 14.2 points per game while hitting 45.3% from 3. The only other player scoring double digits is Scotty Barnes at 10.4 points per game. And third leading scorer, Anthony Polite, who averages 9.6 points per game, hits 53.3% from 3, is out indefinitely with a shoulder injury. Seminoles shoot the ball well, 47.6% from the field, 38.7% from 3, 74.5% from the foul line. Georgia Tech coming off its second straight loss, and it was a heartbreaker. We were on Georgia Tech. They lose 75-68 at Duke. It was 68-68 with 1:40 left. And Duke pulled away with 7 unanswered. Georgia Tech was out-rebounded 43-28. They're playing good basketball. They're led by guard Jose Alvarado, who's averaging 18.1 points, 4.3 assists. Forward Moses Wright, who's averaging 16.6 points, 7.1 boards. They both hit over 40% from 3. Guards Michael DeVoe and Jordan Usher also averaged double digits for the Yellow Jackets as a team that hit 47.1% from the field, 37.7% from 3, 71.8% from the stripe. They can shoot with anyone. They can play with anyone. Max, are you going back to the Georgia Tech well in this ACC game at 4 p.m. Eastern?
Jim, I'll tell you this. I do have suspicions that Coach Pastner probably has shaken the hand of a child pornographer. Okay? This claim that I'm making, I have no proof of. But I'll tell you this, Jim. I believe it. And if I've learned anything from watching people on this continent, if you believe it, then it's true. So I'll say this. It's FSU or die for me in this game. Plain and simply, this is an FSU team that just has so many different weapons. They have so much size that they can throw at you. They don't need to go up and down. They don't need to try and get you to play their tempo. And having MJ Walker back from the head injury is just head and shoulders freaking making a difference. This team hasn't scored less than 78 points in the last 5 games. So I do expect them to come out offensively with efficiency also. Because while this team does score, I would say close to 40% of the 3-point line, they're not shooting a ton of them, you know? They're making the most of their opportunities. And what I do feel is going to happen based off my projections, based off what I've watched both these teams, is that while Georgia Tech has looked good at home in conference, their best wins against North Carolina. Now you're playing the upper echelon of the conference. You're going up against Florida State. They are battle tested on the road. I think that as long as they can close the shop, aka the 3-point line, they're going to be all right. The first time that these guys played, they shut it down to the tune of 5 for 20. They limited their fouling on Moses Wright, and they trapped shooters all over the court. I think that if you own the glass on the offensive and defensive side, and you're stopping a stout home team, It's just going to breed confidence for this Florida State group. I think they're coming together at the perfect time. I think that with weapons like Sardar Calhoun from the 3-point line, the JUCO college transfer has been coming on as of late. Malik Osborne is getting more minutes, and he's a double-double machine. And then with Wyatt Wilkes and his 3-point shooting at his size, it's just pick your poison with Florida State. You're still going to get hit. So it's Florida State for me. I think they get off to a fast start. I think that they're dangerous from three. And I think that when it comes to the defensive glass, they take away every second chance opportunity that Georgia Tech tries to get. This is where Georgia Tech's depth is going to really play against them. And I think Florida State wins this game by close to 10 points. So I'd be even interested in getting on Florida State in the first half also, Jim.
Well, let's lock you in because all the books are hanging 4.5 except for Bet365, which is hanging at -4 at -110 at Bet365. So let's lock you in there. Also, first half, what is your limit?
I'd probably say 2.5 or 3.
So 3, I can write it down?
Yep.
Okay, -3 limit for Max. That's 4 p.m. Eastern. Action in the ACC. Florida State Seminoles -4.